Hi Flosstube, it's Julie the Gulf Coast Stitcher back again for a follow-up video from yesterday's video. So if you feel like you've just seen me, you're right, you did. I wanted to follow up on the Victorian Motto Sampler Shop Thread Flosspack that's available for the upcoming Eliza Bell Cox Stitch Along that I'm going to be hosting. So initially when the Eliza Bell Cox sampler came out, I went online, searched the materials list, and I went to 3 different online resources to make sure everything was the same. And then I took that information and reached out to Nancy Turner and said, you know, hey, I think that I know that I would love the opportunity to use your flosses and nothing else on this sampler. It's such a beautiful heirloom piece. I don't really want to use DMC and I don't want to pay the almost $300 for silks. So I sent her the list and she said, this is going to be a lot of hard work, but let's see what we can do. About a week or so went by. She messaged me, said we're all set. She has ordered everything she needs to get going. And then there was just like this quiet voice inside my head that was like, you need to double check, because once you put this on your Flosstube channel, which was yesterday's video, odds are Nancy's going to get like a ton of feedback from this, because we all are enablers and we love what each other are stitching and doing. And I just knew that she would have a good reception. I mean, we love her. We love her products, right? So I knew that that was going to happen. So I went online and I checked the same places. And now one of them had an additional 7 flosses listed. And I was like, this is weird. So I mentioned to Nancy, you know, this must be a misprint. Let's just stick with what we have. I'll put it on the Flosstube channel. We'll see what kind of feedback we get. And in the meantime, I'll verify this through the Hands Across the Sea actual designer's website. And I know that Nicola Parkman was traveling on a much deserved, overdue, wonderful vacation that she shared with all of us on Facebook. So I was like, I'll let her get back. I'll check, make sure everything's fine. But we should be good because, you know, there was only the one retailer that I found that had any additional flosses listed. So odds are that for whatever reason they wonked up, we'll be good. So last night at I think I told you on the last video I was going to send Sarah to the post office to get my haul. So she went, she got Eliza and a few more things, which I'm going to share, a small haul I'm going to share with you today. And imagine my excitement when I got it. And it was packaged in, you know, the nice cellophane packaging. And there's the front. Beautiful, beautiful. Here's the back. Well, I was so excited because there's this awesome thread legend. So you don't have to go back and forth flipping in your chart. You can just use this thread legend. It's kind of bigger than a bookmark, but you get the idea. And it's beautiful. It's got a little tassel on it. So you can just have this in your stitchy area. I was going through the colors and I said, you know, this is, thank goodness we were right with the colors. Everything's good because Nancy's already gotten quite a few orders. Thank you guys very much for that. And then something happened like at 10 o'clock. I picked it up and I flipped it over and there's the extra 7. So I'm going to go ahead and say the shop that did it right this time was Sassy Jacks. They had all the colors listed. Initially, I thought they did it wrong because they had more listed than even the actual Hands Across the Sea sampler website. So I'm having a little bit of a meltdown because I'm like, okay, it's not going to kill us to have to order 7 DMCs, but I don't want to stitch this in DMC, and I know that you guys probably don't want to either, and that was like the whole thing, to have a floss pack that would cover the entire sampler. So it's like 10 o'clock at night. I'm mad texting my support girls. You girls know who you are. I'm like, tell me that this is not a big deal and no one's going to be upset. And I felt bad because I was going to have to message Nancy. So I did. Nancy said, you know what? No big deal. I will dye the additional 7 flosses with the caveat that it's going to be $5 more. So that's the news. You now are going to get 39, I believe, colors. 2 of them you're going to get double skeins. These skeins will be 5 yards only, not her typical 20, because we don't need all of that, and it'll keep the cost down for us and the labor down for her. to not have to cut quite so much when we don't really need it for this sampler. So for 30, the cost is now $31.95 plus shipping. And I am so sorry about that, guys. Like, I thought when I checked with the actual designer that I'd be safe to go with that. And I'm like, okay, 2 out of 3 online sources plus the designer say it's these colors. But in fact, Sassy Jacks had it right, because they probably took the card out and flipped it over and saw what we should have seen to begin with. I did message Nicola Parkman, and she was super apologetic, and she has since corrected the website, and it was just an oversight. Mistakes happen. So I'm so grateful today for this beautiful afternoon. I'm grateful for all of you guys watching. I'm grateful for my friends that I've met through this forum, who were there to talk me off the ledge when, like, my catastrophic thinking was like, this is horrible, it's going to ruin everything. And it's not. It's a lot more work for Nancy for the additional $5. So I hope you guys are fine with that. She did say the orders were steadily rolling in, so I'm super proud of that. And if you haven't ordered yet, or you don't have any idea what I'm talking about because you didn't watch my last video, there will be a complete floss pack available. Go back and watch the last video. I don't want to bore you guys with that. But the linen too. Linen is available, hand-dyed by Nancy in 46 count, and she says it's beautiful. I haven't seen it yet, but I'm super excited about that. I just wanted to go through this. I'm going to jump right into haul. I'm not going to show whips. I'm not going to show any of that stuff. I just did it yesterday. I just wanted to have a quick, like, catch-up video about the cost increase, but that's why. So you're going to have all of the threads instead of just the front of the card for that additional $5. I feel like I can show a little bit more of this because Fiber Talk did an awesome interview with Nicola Parkman in her booth at Market. So if you haven't watched that yet, definitely go watch that. If you're on the fence about this sampler, you can see the model in that video, and it's amazing. So this is the whole story. I haven't read it yet, but I think that that's one of the things that makes her chart so beautiful. Besides being so beautifully printed, and it's like a booklet really, it has the story of the young stitcher who stitched this. I haven't read it, so I can't give you any more information, but that's pretty awesome. And I feel like I can do this. Like, I'm going to show you briefly the inside. Not a whole, don't freak out. Not a whole, but I just want to show, like, real quick. So you guys can see how easily we can read that. And it's in color, which sometimes I don't love, but I think on something this big, I will love that. And it's nice. I mean, really nice and easy to read. So just wanted to show you guys that. So hopefully you'll get up on that sale with me. That's going to be the Eliza Bellcox sale that will start June 1st. It'll be a jump in anytime after we get going on that. I mean, my gosh, we're going to be right into stitching for the holidays before we know it. So this sale will go on for a long time, but those floss packs are on a very limited basis. First come, first serve. Of course, get your name on the list. So please email her today. I'm going to link her email again in this video. She prefers that you pre-order via email, not through her eBay store. So I would like you guys to do that if you can. So that's Eliza. Finally, and I'm so sorry about the confusion with that. Hopefully you guys all understand. It's just a human error on the part of more of us than not. I also got, I'm not unpacking this yet, heartstring samplery. Now, if you follow me on anything, really, even on here, you know that I've already started this sampler because I won one from Joan and Kelly. So this is the one that I purchased from Market, never been used, unopened. I'm going to have this, I'm going to do this as my 1,000 subscriber giveaway. So I'm really close. I think when I looked this morning, I was like almost at 900. So as soon as I get to 1,000 subscribers, I will be doing a giveaway for this. So if you're not a subscriber, please subscribe now. We'll catch up with that on the next video. Then I got this from Market. Oh my gosh, can you stand that? I love Pam. If you don't have this, I know you want it and you need it. Look how beautiful that is. I didn't unwrap anything because I literally just ran in and snatched it out of my bag and threw this video together. I love this. This is, I don't know how you say it, Monty Di Donna. Life, Liberty, and Happiness. Declaration of Independence. I mean, love it. I'll be doing this in Victorian motto on, I'm going to do this on Weeks Cocoa, I think. Oh, look at that. It says stitched on 30 count linen by Weeks in the color cocoa. So good intuition there. So that's going to be happening. Pam, I hope you have that. If not, if you don't have that, Pam, message me. When I finish, I will pass the stash and loan it to you, and you can send it right back when you're done. The other, this did not come from Market. Speaking of Pam, Pam inspired me to do this. Mother's Tree. I'm scared to death of this because I have to actually chart out the names of the maternal side of my family tree. I don't know when I will ever get this done, but I'm pretty fortunate, and I think I have 6 or 7 generations. So, Pam, thank you for enabling me. I will get this done, and it will be an heirloom piece eventually. I don't know when. Then, Bewitched Stitches group, also enabled. I saw all of you do this over the years. This came out in 2008. It's a Plum Street sampler by Paulette Stewart. Toil and Trouble. The most exciting news about this is that you can go to Everything Cross Stitch, and it is on sale for $6. So, if you needed an excuse to enhance your stash, that's a great way to put it. If you needed an excuse to enhance your stash, you can add that for $6. That's also where I got Mother's Tree. So this, I'm going to open it, and I hate the crinkle. I'm so sorry. My word, I should have done this before. I'm telling y'all, I'm a hot mess today. Hot mess. I have been texting my girls and trying to I haven't even put the groceries away. If y'all could see the mess that my kitchen is in right now, because Thanksgiving's happening tomorrow again. There's a lot to be thankful for, so I'm happy to have a full table of people to be feeding, but whew, it's going to be a lot of work. So, I just opened this. Let me flip through it real quick. Okay. I think that this chart may be one of, I think besides Eliza, this is my most favorite chart. I know I asked that in my giveaway, what your favorite chart from Market was. I saw this in a Fiber Talk video. Again, I need to link the Fiber Talk channel. I saw this and it blew me away. And I'm not really normally a sampler girl because, well, what it is I'm not an alphabet girl. I'm really not in love with the alphabet. Although someone is stitching the Sarah Brown sampler, and that's my daughter's name. And I know I reached out to you on Instagram. If you're watching this by chance and you're stitching the Sarah Brown sampler, please message me, and I would love for you to pass that stash to me because that's my daughter's name. And I know number one, I think she would stitch it because she's stitching quite a bit now, and I just love it. Again, I digress. Michelle, do you feel me on this? I know you do. So, Just Stitching Along presents Miss Lucy Calcutt. And this chart, y'all, I mean, can you see that? It's another very well printed out booklet. It has, let's see, it was stitched on Lakeside Linen Light Exemplar 36 count. It is stitched in AVAS silks. However, the DMC conversion is there, and I will tell you that that's it. There's not a page 2 to that conversion. Right in the vein of Hands Across the Sea, it is super easy to read. It is printed in color, and it contains some story information on Miss Lucy Calcutt from 1825. She was 8 years old. 8 years old when she stitched this. Y'all, I can't believe it. And they're going to be, the exciting thing is that they are going to be, it says here that she completed a second sampler at age 9, and it will be reproduced in fair time. And Krista from Just Stitching Along extends her thanks to Nicola Parkman for support and encouragement through this endeavor. So, I mean, y'all, I love this. So what I loved about this, which they talked about it in the Fiber Talk video, is that it's wonky. So if you can see, like, these two flower faces are not, they don't line up, they don't fit. And instead of fixing it, they just left it. And I love that. Also, there's like a big blank space up here. And instead of taking liberty and putting something in there, they just left it blank. So I think I will probably do some small personalization there just with my initials in the year or something. But the motifs are so cute. So cute. And there's a red house, which I know Nicole, I think it's Nicole's Needleworks that loves red houses. I don't know. I've watched so much Flosstube. Y'all, I have watched so much Flosstube lately. I have it on in the TV in the living room when my family's not here, and everybody laughs at me when they come home. They're like, what the heck are you watching? Like, be quiet. It's Pam and Steph's most recent video, and they're going to show us their backsides. And my family looks at me like I'm crazy, so I'm sure you guys get it. Anyway, that's it for today. 16 minutes. Super short. So, just to recap, Victorian Motto Sampler Shop thread packs still available. Very limited quantity on that. And, oh, I have one more thing. Oh my gosh. I'm such a scatterbrain. I'm going to show you, I feel like I put my phone on airplane mode because somebody told me what a great idea that was. I want to show you, Made by Mama Joan has produced, and she's mailed mine. I don't have it yet. She's mailed my project bag. And I'm sure she won't mind me showing you this. I don't think she has it on her Etsy shop yet. I'm going to show you. I'm going to do my best to show you here. These will be available for purchase. I don't remember the exact cost. They are large enough to hold the booklet, the fabric, all your floss, your notions, everything that you need. She already has had orders for this sight unseen, just by me saying, hey, there's going to be a Mama Joan project bag for this. So I'm going to, really? Can I get this to show? Well, hell not. Of course not. Okay, whatever. I can't show you. I want to show you so bad. Are you serious? I want to show you this! Okay, barely you can see. Barely. It's the sneakiest of shots. It is beautiful. Mama Joan. I think I can find the fact that I know you're not going to be able to see this. How stupid am I? Okay, you can kind of see the main backing, the fabric that will be on the outside of the project bag and the one for the inside. So this will be gorgeous. I haven't even bothered to look at her Etsy shop yet. It may already be listed for sale there. I know she did have enough to make a limited quantity of bags, like maybe 6 or 7 more. I can't remember the exact number. Joan, forgive me. It's been a crazy 24 hours. She is going to make them if there's an interest beyond the fabric she has, provided she can order more fabric. She said she will. So you guys check out Victorian Motto Sampler Shop. Send Nancy an email. Get your chart if you haven't yet. It's available everywhere. It's worth every penny of it. And project bag from Mama Joan. Other than that, I'm signing off. I have to brine a turkey in March. So I'm going to be doing that while I'm catching up on Flosstube. I love you guys. Thank you so much. Again, leave questions or comments below. Thank you for coming back, and I'll see you soon. Real soon. Bye.